Oh, no. You just text this to me?
Yep.
Oh,
Soph, I think you got it as well.
oh, Sophie, I don't think that legally she can look at that. Oh, she's seen it. The view we have is Ryan sitting on the toilet and his hand splayed out like this with the receipt like this, but it's bird's eye view of happening.
What do you think? Nick, the accountant, said this is the text he sent back. Welcome to the Toni and Ryan podcast. My name is Ryan. This is Dr. Author Toni Lodge, who is a very sane and well put together human being.
Thank you.
We are calling Fernanda, who is in Brazil.
Can you hear the drums, Fernanda?
Fernanda?
Noah.
Hello.
Fernanda!
Oh my God, Fernanda, that has made us feel so loved. How are you today? What are you up to?
Oh my God, I was just waiting for the call. I was so excited.
Oh, well, we're excited to speak to you as well because you and my wife, Fernanda, actually have something in common. What is your favorite thing to do?
Oh, do you?
Yes. What's your favorite thing to do?
Oh my God. I love messing around on Excel. I love it.
Yeah.
That is so dorky. I absolutely love it. And yeah, Ryan's wife, Bridget, also loves that.
Follows so many Instagram accounts that are like, oh, there's this new tip for a V lookup. And she goes,
She goes, okay, yeah, I'll check that out later.
Yeah.
But Bridget's just like a passive fan, whereas Fernanda's actually a civil engineer. So, you know.
Oh, hang on. So Fernanda's got something in common with both of your wives.
My work wife, 2 engineers, and my home wife's 2 Excel fans. Fernanda, you're the best of my both worlds.
Look at that. Look at that. I'm just Hannah Montanaing over here.
Oh,
I absolutely
my God.
love you, Fernanda. Can we please be best friends?
Fernanda, I do know her.
Yeah, you are getting into every single niche that we have.
This is incredible. You don't drive a Jimny, do you, Fernanda, by any chance?
Yeah, let me be like one of those people on the internet and say, come to Brazil and we will be best friends.
There you go.
I'll come.
There you go.
Don't. No empty offers
Don't
here,
say
Fernanda.
things you can't take back, Fernanda. Fernanda, will you approve today's podcast?
I would be honored to.
The honor is all ours.
Hi, this is Fernanda from Brazil, and I approve this podcast.
Welcome.
Hello and welcome to a video show.
I've got a...
Oh my God, Shania Twain's our musical guest.
Is she? I'm just
That
more...
don't impress me much.
I just love that we have musical guests.
So you got the moves, whatever you got the touch. Don't get me wrong, yeah, I think you. You know that bit where she goes, "So what? Are you Brad Pitt?" That should be, "So what? Are you Ryan John?" That don't impress me.
Oh, that doesn't impress her.
No, but it's like, what? You're the hottest boy in the world? Because like Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
I think she just replaced it the other day with Ryan Reynolds. Because like they're both Canadian. So I feel like there's a bit of like alliance there.
Yeah.
Which I love them.
Love for them. Yeah. I love that we have musical guests on the show.
Just on Fridays.
What I don't love is that because that was the perfect rendition is that we'll probably get triggered for copyright because the AI will go,
because I sound
that's
so
Shania
similar.
Twain.
No. Because if it thinks it's Shania Twain, they'll be like, she's got the rights. Who am I going to ask for the rights for myself?
Well, it's on the Toni and Ryan page though.
But she is a musical guest on our podcast. Is that going to get cut out, do you think?
Yeah.
Oh.
R.I.P. If you saw that, enjoy it while it lasts. Get in hot.
Oh.
Speaking of while
I
it
really
lasts,
put my body on the line with that. That's a real shame. God, you try and be a vulnerable artist and that's what happens. This city does not care about art.
And you've always said that.
I've always said that.
Why doesn't Melbourne care about country music from Canada?
Like, come on. Come the fuck on. Sorry.
Our stance toward country music don't impress Toni much.
Oh, we've just got triggered again.
Isn't that classic, like, one way to get the girls on a dance floor at a wedding? It's like, no.
Let's go, girls.
And they're off.
100%. Yeah.
Maybe I should have that like ready to go on my phone. So you go to the bar and there's a huge line to get your drink.
That is such
And
a
there's
good
all these- and
idea.
you're like, oh fuck, I'm gonna be here for ages.
Yeah.
Bow, 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 and then no.
They would too.
Cool, just done old fashioned, thanks, champion.
Yeah. 5 cougars, thanks.
I'm gonna show you a photo.
Show me.
Speaking of redacted and copyright and YouTube,
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you a photo, and after I show you, you're gonna decide whether everyone else gets to see it as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fair.
It's only fair. First of all, what is the weirdest thing a guest has done in your house? Now, for those that listen to the show every day, we had tried to do this on Wednesday, but if my memory serves me correctly, I think we got interrupted by Toni, who was bragging about railing a guy in a hot tub.
Oh,
I think that's what happened.
that's definitely not what happened. I don't even think that was the same bit. Wasn't when we were talking about the part was like when someone maybe had sex on my couch was when we said.
But then you were in that communal Airbnb, then you wouldn't stop telling us about it.
I think that you're going to want to redact that yourself before people come for you in the comments
Don't say come from me.
because that's not what happened and you know it.
So anyway, let's try again.
I don't take that on. I don't negotiate with emotional terrorists. Now I've said the T word on YouTube. Oh, no.
If anyone sees this episode, it's a miracle.
Honestly, I need to be reined in.
You do.
I'm like a fucking reindeer.
Now,
Not the same rain.
that's not how it works.
Not the same rain.
Why are
at
they
all.
called reindeers? Well, they're deers, but they're always just raining shit in. Like, that's why they're called reindeers. It's an educational show today.
It is.
We did hear about Mike the other day, who his brother brought a girl home, and she, with a nervous habit, took all the labels off the canned food, and they've been playing dessert roulette for the last 9 months.
So it's just a surprise what they're eating all the time, which
Yeah.
I actually think is
That's
quite
pretty fun. Christine,
Hi, Christine.
and what's the weirdest thing a guest has done in your house? Let us know in the comments of the episode thread today. Christine, I was making dinner for a bunch of friends, and to be fair, dinner was taking a little bit longer than expected.
Yeah, but I mean,
We're all
It
hanging
always
out. It's
does.
fine. Yeah.
like dinner always takes longer than you think.
One of my mates just orders menu log for himself.
Oh,
The gall, the audacity. I assume his name's Trent. Fuck Trent.
his name's definitely fucking Trent.
So imagine I'm at your place. You're slaving away over a hot stove. Oh, that's just me. I ordered a banh mi while I wait.
I would be really hurt by that.
There's so many layers for me, obviously, but then like if you're gonna do that, like you're off. Like you
Offer
don't
it
just
to everybody.
You can't be ordering shit solo at some. That's fucking.
And also, like, if you were the one cooking, and even if somebody went, "Oh, should we order something?" just like in the meantime, you'd be like, "Fuck!" I'm like,
Yeah, I'm slaving away over a hot stove, Trent.
complain in your head.
Yeah,
Like, don't say anything.
yeah.
Or just say like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't eat lunch today and I'm actually starving. Do you mind if I make myself a piece of toast?" Or, like you kind of would
Yeah.
come up with a way to talk about it. That is so fucked up.
And then imagine he eats his banh mi, then you pull out this slow roasted lamb shoulder,
Yes.
and he goes, "Oh, I'm not really that hungry anymore."
"Yeah, I just had that whole banh mi." And you go, "Well, like, what did you think was going to happen?"
Right?
That's so fucked. Oh, that's really upset me personally. I think because I know that I would just be so pissed off if that
Yeah.
were me. Yeah.
Now, I don't know if this is main character energy or that this person has like watched too many movies and just like assume that's a thing normal people do. Maria.
Ave Maria.
Oh, I don't actually know that song.
I'm going to get flagged again.
A co-worker was picking me up for a work thing and he arrived earlier than expected. He came and knocked on the door and I opened it and I'm like, "Oh, hey, mate." And he walks straight past me, walks into the kitchen, opens the fridge and goes, "Ooh, fancy water." Grabs himself the Perrier, cracks it open and then proceeded to peruse my bookshelves and criticize my books.
Oh.
Literally all happened within the first 3 minutes. We're not even really friends or friendly. We just work together on this one project.
You know what? He's called Trent as well. Definitely.
Maybe it's the actual same Trent.
It's the same arsehole.
Yeah.
A terrible house guest.
Yeah.
So,
You know, like the Kramer. Like every show's got like the wacky friend that just rocks up, gets something.
and like does something that's like maybe socially not what you should, like not the norm or
just
whatever.
very familiar.
I think as well, if you were picking someone up to go somewhere, you would just text.
I'm out the front.
Or you would knock and be like, just letting you know I'm here, but I'm going to wait out the front because you're like, oh, I'm just going to call my sister. Or something. Like you would just, you'd be polite, but I don't think that is so strange.
Right? Real strange.
And also, if he was early, right? No matter who you were picking up, if you're early, the person's probably not ready yet. So you can't go into their house.
Barge in while she's putting her pants on.
Yeah, or like, you know, she goes, oh, I'm just like finishing ironing my top or like, you know, or I'm just having something to eat before we go or something. Like that is so fucking weird.
Weird. Here's one.
My
mother made herself a sandwich and one of our relatives turns up, knocks on the door.
Sure.
So she goes to the door, lets them in. The relative walks in, sits down and just like finishes her sandwich.
What?
Sits down and goes, oh, great.
I'd love half a sandwich. It's got like a bite mark out of it. And she's like, oh, is that how you're presenting it now? Like,
is that how we're plating up
Is
here?
that fancy? What? I also just don't think I would ever go to someone's house and be like, I'm really hungry. Like if someone's...
So I have to physically force Toni to eat or drink at my house.
No, like if someone said, are you hungry? I'd probably be like, oh, yeah, like what do we got?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
But
or
you would
like,
never
should we...
ask.
No, I would never ask because I'd be like...
But is that a sign of you haven't got to that stage of the friendship yet? Because I feel like that's a tier of friend where you can just, if you're at their house, wander into the kitchen and grab something because you're just like...
Yeah. I'd probably do that at my sister's house.
Yep.
Like I've gone there before and been like, do you have stuff to make a sandwich? And she's made me like a toasted cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
You know, things like that because I'm like, oh, that's like normal ingredients. I'm not going into a house and being like, oh, you've got some lamb here you haven't cooked. You mind doing that up? You know, because she's probably got a plan for that. But like a sandwich is, you know, I'd say pretty fair game.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid, I had like a birthday sleepover one year.
Yeah.
So it was probably like we had like me and maybe like 5 girlfriends over or something. We were all going to sleep in the lounge room, like watch TV.
Yeah.
And like the morning after, one of the girls was like getting ready to like leave my house.
Yeah.
And she dropped and smashed a bottle of foundation, like of makeup. And like so there was like this light blue bath mat.
Yeah.
She doesn't clean up the makeup or the glass, but turns the mat over.
Nah, that's Billy Madison energy. Just put some newspaper on it.
Yeah, but literally so turns it over. And then
just
like,
fucks off.
Well, my mum goes in there and she's like, oh my God, there's glass on the floor. Like, is everybody okay? What happened? And I was like, oh, no one said anything. And then mum like lifts up the mat and all of the glass and all of the makeup is like under the, like, but it's all just still there.
Glass isn't like, that's the like, that's a...
Yeah, you've
someone's
just like...
you can, like, if you stood on glass...
It would cut through totally, with the pressure of your body. Totally.
Who is this psycho?
Oh, I'm not friends with her anymore. She's and you can guess why.
Yeah.
But I think we also had dogs. So I think my mum was like, mate, like, what the fuck? I think I got in trouble because, like, someone had done that. And I was
that's
like,
not weird. That's like fucking shit behavior.
Yeah.
Like, was she, like, in her mind, like, oh, I'm so embarrassed. I don't want to tell anyone.
Yeah, I guess so.
But it's past that. Someone could...
panicked.
But you've made it so much worse. And it was one of those things where mum and I just like are standing in the, and like everyone had left and we're standing in the bathroom. I'm like, I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Like, I don't really know
was her name Trent?
Nah, but I'm going to tell you her name and you're going to know.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Emily. The Trent of the 15-year-old girls. Emily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15-year-old?
I reckon, yeah, we would have been.
Oh, I think like 7 or 8. Yeah.
Oh, no. So
that's
she
old enough to know better.
She like did her makeup before she left. So that's what she was doing.
I thought it was like your mum's makeup.
No. Yeah.
What a bitch.
So weird, eh?
Emily. Fuck.
Where's she now? I don't know. I don't even know her last name.
What do you call
She was one of my best friends.
what would you
probably
call
at the time.
someone like, you know how Aquaman is like, he's the king of the sea or whatever, so that's why he's Aquaman. And
Are you calling her the king of the C word?
no.
That's
Yes,
funny,
I
though.
am. That is funny.
Yeah,
that is funny. What am I called? Because as you know, I permanently have glass in my foot.
Yeah, you do, because our workplace wouldn't let you get surgery to take it out.
Yeah.
Not this workplace,
No,
obviously.
another place. So am I like I'm expecting my superpowers to kick in any day now.
Oh.
Yeah, so where I used to work, I stood on glass
Mm-hmm.
and I said I need a day off because they had to surgically remove it. And the boss went, no.
Yeah. So
And
it's still
now
in
it's
there.
still in there.
And it's just like floating around.
Yeah. But when do this...
So maybe are you like, instead of like maybe a play on the word classy is like glassy. Like I'm a glassy individual, you know? I'm a glassy guy.
Isn't the glassy the guy that collects glasses from the pub?
But like instead of being classy.
It's like your superpower is you can work for minimum wage at a dingy hotel in South Morang.
Yeah. Ba, ba.
Let's go, girls. And people with glass in their foot.
Hi, this is Fernanda from Brazil, and you're listening to Toni and Ryan.
A massive shout out to a few of our champion tappers over at our Patreon. These guys are all going to get one of our Toni and Ryan 2025 calendars.
Last day.
Last day. Nurse on the Road. Good on you, Nurse on the Road. Devon Kill. Good on you, Devon. Katie Kershaw, Gregory, Craig Callison II. And a big happy birthday to Andrea Snoofer from Jeff for tomorrow. Jeff has bought Andrea a champion tapper membership.
Sorry. When you said from Jeff, I'm like, that's a strange name of the town. Like,
That's no, totally.
and a happy birthday to Annie from Jeff. I'm like, oh.
Who's Jeff?
And Ryan from Melbourne would like to say happy birthday to you as well.
No, so it's Andrea
Yeah.
Snoofer's birthday
Yeah.
from Jeff.
Yeah.
And it's a surprise birthday present. So I think this is how Andrea's going to find out that this is the gift.
Yeah.
So happy birthday from us.
Andrea, and
and-
your present is we're shipping you off to Jeff.
Yeah, is that you live in Jeff?
Yeah.
Maybe he lives in you. I don't know their relationship. So anyway, congratulations on a great present.
Wow.
Sorry about that.
Hey, today is the last day to become a champion tarper to get
Yeah.
the 2025 TARP calendar.
Yeah.
Where in 24 hours, we're going to get the final numbers, send it off to the printers, and it's on, it's happening.
Yeah, and that's it. They're not going to be for sale after that.
Yep.
You're not going to be able to get them later. Like we're going to print enough, and that's it. I don't even know if we'll get one. Sophie definitely won't get one.
No, absolutely fucking not.
I said don't print enough, so Sophie can't have.
That's just nasty. That's mean.
Yeah, sorry,
That's
is
mean.
nasty.
That is mean.
Send me to Jeff. You know, I'm so nasty.
So if you sign up to be a champion tarper, it means you can see Monday's live stream because you can go back and see all the stuff.
So there's 3 years
You can
worth
go
of
back and watch the tarpathon.
Yeah, the Tarpathon till gold or
yeah,
the original
the
Tarpathon,
OG.
the 53 hour
But
one.
what you will see in the last, now this is a very niche specific reference, but on Monday's live stream
for champion tappers.
we did Halloween crafting. I showed a behind the scenes photo of the photo shoot for the calendar, and one of us who isn't me, one of us who isn't Sophie, but one of us was showing a fair bit of body and it was hot. And I said, everyone, let Toni know that she looks great. Gas her up. They did. She looked hot as fuck, but you can get a little sneaky pic.
Sneak peek of the calendar.
I was considering putting in this show, but no.
No, I think
And also, I don't. If this episode hasn't been shut down 17 times already.
No. Trent from YouTube's probably on our case.
Yeah, he's on our case. Fucking Emily's message through. Stephanie has a limerick.
Hi, Stephanie.
There once was a couple of mates who put all this stuff into dates. The calendar's free, but not really. Join Patreon before it's too late.
I think that's the first one that's actually a limerick.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Fucking cut a guy down.
Like, that's the first one that I think might actually be a limerick.
Was that supposed to be a compliment?
Just Stephanie, yeah. I guess so.
Wow. I'm just bringing joyful poetry to the...
You know what? Yeah, I'm so sorry.
All right, let me have another crack at it.
Oh, Please.
Actually, this is not a great example of how a limerick should go. So this isn't me trying to prove it's limerick. It's just me sharing beautiful
No,
words.
you just said, well, let me have another turn.
This is just me sharing beautiful wordsmithery with you.
Wordsmithery.
Toni Lodge. I wanted her in bed.
Already it's not a limerick, yeah. Love you. Go again.
Because it has to. You believe it has to go. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I believe that, yeah. I do believe that. Yeah. I love facts.
Toni, I wanted her in bed. She had a boyfriend. Podcast instead. Just let me read it how I want to read it. Just let me read it how I want to read it. Toni Lodge, I wanted her in bed. She had a boyfriend. Podcast instead. She won't suck my dicks, but you see her monthly pics in Tarp Calendar's Patreon on the web.
That was beautiful.
Also, I had to say dicks because it rhymed with pics, but I only have one.
Yeah. And I have sucked your dick, so don't tell people that I haven't. That's fake
Okay, I'll
news.
try to do it with the da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay.
Toni, I wanted her in bed.
No, it's already not a thing. It's too many syllables.
Toni wanted her in bed. She had a boyfriend. Podcast instead. Won't suck my dicks. See monthly pics in Tarp Calendar on the web.
The last three lines are right, but you know what the first line could be? I wanted Toni in bed. Had to do a podcast instead. She won't suck my dick, but want to see a pic. You can when you're on the web. That would work. I don't know if that was the right words, but that's what the rhythm is.
That's pretty good.
From off the dome, not bad actually. Yeah. I hate to rate my own gear, but 10 out of 10.
So Toni just made that up on the spot and fucking nailed it. And that took me about 45 minutes to write that. So.
Babe. Do you know what though? What I just did off the cuff, I didn't because I used all of your material.
This is my material.
This is a partnership. You bring me the raw dog and I just fucking give you that 1%.
I do bring you the raw dog.
And I'll give you that fucking 1%, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. You know the size of your boyfriends? Well, if you want 1% of that, you come to the right place.
1% of that would still get the job done, if you know what I'm saying. It's not the size, it's how you use it.
I'm not that good at that either. Is there something in your eye? That's not me.
It was, yeah. Oh, there's a tiny bit of dust in my eye. You're like, oh, that's me. Okay.
For the last 20 years, you know, there's that joke when it's like, especially when you got an auto car, that like suddenly you just arrive somewhere and you go,
oh, highway hypnosis.
Yeah. So I had that, but not driving. And I just like was in autopilot and I've just done something. And then it wasn't until later that I've gone,
okay.
Oh, hang on. Whoa.
Was it right?
No.
Oh, okay. But isn't the thing with highway hypnosis that it's actually incredibly safe?
Probably, yeah.
Because you go, oh, I don't remember it, but it's like a really safe state of mind.
I guess so.
Like scientifically, it's a very safe state of mind to be in.
So for the last 20 years, I've thought this is the year that I'm going to keep my receipts for tax time. There's been a lot of tax chat on the show recently. And that's also my secret mission is bringing the skills of accountants to the mainstream.
Yeah. And you're doing a great job.
But every year, you're like, because you know, like, do you keep your receipts? You go, fuck, no. Oh, you can claim this. Oh, fuck. Next year, I'll definitely do it next year.
Totally. It's like new year, new me. New financial year, new financial me.
Actually, though.
Yeah.
And so Nick, the accountant, says, you don't actually have to worry about keeping it. Just take a photo on your phone and then it's done. And then you can throw the receipt out straight away. Just get that photo.
And literally, if you just take if you're at the Office Works, they hand you the receipt, take a photo of it, give it back to them.
Yeah.
It actually doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You just need
Get
to take a photo.
And then I send it through.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going on a big drive, work related, because we were filming something the other day.
Mm-hmm.
So I filled the car up. And if I'm about to go on a long drive, what would I probably do at the service station?
Probably also get a little snack.
And what also would I do?
Oh, you would poo or wee. Or both. Or wee out of your butt. Oh, no. You just text this to me?
Yep.
Oh.
Soph, I think you got it as well.
Oh, Sophie, I don't think that legally she can look at that. Oh, she's seen it. Oh, no, Ryan, it's a live photo.
It's not.
It is.
Redacted. I didn't
It's a
know it was
live photo. It's a live photo. Oh,
no.
Does it have sound?
Does that sound?
How do you know if it's got sound? Oh, I'm in the toilet with you. I'm in the toilet with you.
Tell people what they've.
Oh. So we're going to put it on the screen.
Are we? Are we?
Oh, maybe we can't because there's some private information on there, like your card numbers and stuff. All right, I'm going to just have to describe it. The view we have is Ryan sitting on the toilet, and I can see his shoes and his pants around his ankles, and his hand splayed out like this with the receipt like this, but it's bird's eye view of shit happening, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, we do because you said it.
And it's a live photo.
I didn't know it was a live photo.
So the movement is...
So like I said, it was like highway hypnosis. So it was like, take a photo. And I'm like,
and you just
pay for the fuel, go to the bathroom before I hit the road. Oh, got to take the photo.
Oh.
What do you think Nick said?
What did Nick say?
He said...
Maybe wait a minute next time.
No, that's what I said to the guy after I left the room.
Oh, Ryan.
This is the text he sent back.
You right, mate.
You're right, mate. Like, get it together.
You fucking right, mate.
That is... Oh, my God. Do you remember when I accidentally... I'm just going to try and make you feel a little bit better.
Okay.
Do you remember when we were in America and it was like the settlement of my house was happening?
That's right.
And everything was kind of happening over FaceTime. So like Torbs and I would be on FaceTime and we'd be like looking at stuff to get at the same time to make sure it was all good. And remember we were on FaceTime and I just hopped out of the shower and I was like, oh, let me take a screenshot. I'll send it to my lawyer, like the conveyancer person. And I sent a screenshot of me naked in the top corner of the thing of the, That
was hot.
You know,
that was hot.
So it happens to the best of us because we just go, that's a photo of the thing.
But yours was hot. Would you describe this as hot?
This is disgusting. Do you know what? Maybe next time.
I don't think that.
Do you know what I do with the servo ones though?
Yeah.
I hop back in the car before I turn the car on. I snap a quick pic.
But if I get to the car, my mind's
it's already done. Yeah.
I think at the counter is the right vibe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I just say one thing? Shout out to this service station, which again, I'm not going to name it because for personal reasons. Very clean bathroom for a service station.
It was early in the morning. I was first crack, I believe. Or not, I didn't, not literally, just.
Crack of dawn? Who's Dawn? Fuck, that's shocking, mate.
It is a clean bathroom.
You've sent that to someone that
Maybe we should
with.
shout him out because it is a clean bathroom. Or does it actually have my card details on it?
We will have you. Yeah, anyway, we're not going to do that.
Shout out to the BP at Templestowe for some very clean facilities.
Yeah. And Ryan buys Ultimate 98 if you don't mind. Must be nice. Must be very nice. Ultimate fuel, hey? Fuck. The accountant's obviously giving you the thumbs up.
Things going pretty well at home.
The accountant's gone, you know what, mate, treat yourself.
V98 or whatever it's
Get
called.
the ultimate sweetheart.
Now that I've shared...
Treat yourself, baby.
Not even 95, but 98.
What are you putting in your 97 Saab, so? Fucking cordial. That's what we're running on over here.
What do you put in yours?
I actually was instructed. It's quite old, but it only had like 18,000 Ks on it when I got it from my grandparents.
Yeah.
It's like 2005 Saab. But he was like, I was instructed to only get Ultimate 98. Sometimes.
Oh, what do you put in yours before you judge us? Yeah, that's what I fucking thought, you stupid one. Hey, I've showed you this and I'm being vulnerable and I'm putting myself out there for comedy.
Yes, you have.
And because we are best, this is my love to see it, by the way.
Oh.
You're
crossing two over. You love to see it is becoming your story.
No, I just want to. because we're being vulnerable and I'm only sharing this with you because you are my best friend and I love you and I trust you.
I totally trust you with my literal life.
Because we are best friends, I want to propose a best friend's handshake. As Maya love to see it. And I've got a video of some inspiration.
I absolutely accept.
Would you like to see the video I proposed?
Yes.
Okay. This is a guy and a girl who have their own one. I've just texted it to you.
Oh, restricted video. You must be 18 years old or over to see this video.
It's a good one. Check it on your phone.
Shit.
It's a good one.
Oh my God. My computer won't even let me. I've got parental locks on.
All right, bye. It was so nice seeing you. Well.
I accept. I accept. If it means also that I get to drive off in a Bentley, I guess or a fucking Rolls Royce or whatever that is.
So a part of our handshake is I drive off in a Bentley.
Yeah. Is that I have a Rolls Royce? What do you reckon?
Yeah.
What do you think? Yeah, I'm keen for a handshake. I will say that I have thought about this before in my life.
Yeah.
That if I ever had a secret handshake with someone, that I would love for it to be the one from The Parent Trap.
What is that? Or should you say nothing and then next week we'll just see what happens on the next Friday's episode?
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay. If someone could DM me the timestamp, that would be great.
I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I'll send it to you.
Okay. Can I physically do it?
Yes, totally.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like two kids
Yeah,
do
okay,
it.
cool,
Yeah. But my love to see it. Speaking of you shitting in a toilet, it's actually kind of similar. Not really though. Someone posted this. It's gone a bit viral last night, I guess, like post trick or treating. And I can't let Halloween go yet because I've seen this and thought the world needs to see it. I'm sending you a screenshot and we'll pop it up. We'll pop it up on the video episode if you're watching on YouTube.
I hate Halloween.
I pissed my pants when I saw this last night.
Okay, so it is a pumpkin that is wearing a lacy thong. And I was like, oh, is that Toni at the local pool? And they've painted on hands, which is like spreading the butt cheeks, and the butt of the pumpkin is the butt.
Like the bottom of the pumpkin is like the asshole, but it's also like pulling the underwear away. Like
to the side?
Yeah.
When you're just in the throes of passion, you
Yeah.
don't have time, you just pull to the side.
I wonder where they borrowed that G-string from, but it's a good
Why do you wonder that?
just funny. It's just funny. But Brooklyn Baby on I think that's on Twitter posted that and it fucking made me piss. I laughed so fucking hard.
That doesn't make me laugh. That's
Oh, I thought it was so fucking funny.
it's a bit hot, actually.
It's a bit hot.
Wow.
I just think it's so creative.
It actually is,
Like
yeah.
as a crossover of a crafty girl and also a dirty bird, I just feel like that made me laugh so much.
I feel your crafting's too wholesome. I think you should be inspired by this.
Slutty a craft. Okay.
Slaft. That's an awful word.
Yeah, it's not great.
No. Pending. Optional.
Yeah, we'll come up with a better name. But I thought that was really funny. Love to see that.
Thanks so much for watching today. We really appreciate it.
We appreciate it so much. We can't believe how many people are watching and listening. It's like really crazy.
Yeah, it's really nice. Thank you.
There's a little bit of time left still if you would like to join our Patreon to get our calendar.
Yep.
This is going to be the last
Final
chance
call.
that you've ever
No
got.
more limericks.
So, no more limericks.
There once no. Okay.
No more limericks. That was nasty. That was nasty, and I take that back. Reducted. I'm so sorry.
Don't inverted comma my limericks.
I'm sorry. Love you so much.
That
Chat
was
to you on Monday.
That was nasty.
And I said, I'm really sorry.
I still
No,
want to finish
take
the
that
week
back.
like that. Do you know got
Yeah.
something else just to splash
What
in?
if we do a little? Let's try and do a little handshake.
Oh.
Yep, love it.
Oh.
Was that worse? Look at the pumpkin asshole again.
Yeah. He's been cute. Yeah. He's got a big weekend ahead of him.
All right, love you. Chat to you on Monday.